Ancient Indian texts, like the Mandukya Upanishad, describe 4 levels of consciousness: waking, dreaming, deep sleep, and a fourth, higher state called Turiya. In the waking state, we are aware of the outside world through our senses. We see, touch, think, act, and recognize people and objects. This is the state we spend most of our day in. When we sleep and dream, the mind turns inward. It creates a world from memories, desires, and symbols. Although the body rests, the mind remains active in a world that feels real but is not. In deep sleep, both the outer world and inner dreams disappear. There are no thoughts, no desires, just stillness. The ego, or sense of I, also fades. However, we are not aware of the peace that exists in this state. Turiya is pure awareness beyond the other 3 states. It is not just another phase, but the unchanging presence behind all mental activity. It watches everything silently and remains peaceful and untouched. This 4th state is not far away or mysterious, it is who we really are. It is always present, but we overlook it because we are caught in the noise of thoughts and emotions. Unlike waking and dreaming, which constantly change, or deep sleep, which lacks awareness, Turiya is peaceful, self-aware, and full of joy. It is called the state of self-realization. In Turiya, we no longer see ourselves as separate from others or nature. We experience the oneness of all existence directly, beyond words or beliefs. Turiya is not limited by time, thoughts, or physical form. There is no fear, no struggle, and no conflict. It is a state of total freedom and inner peace. When we awaken to Turiya through meditation and deep inquiry, we discover who we truly are beyond roles, identities, or life stories. This awakening is the highest goal of spiritual life. Every time we perceive something, there are 2 parts: the perceiver, the one who sees, and the perceived, the object being seen. You can't perceive something if you and the object are the same. You can observe your hands, feet, face, or any part of your body. That means you are not the body, you are the one watching the body. Thoughts come and go in your mind like clouds in the sky. Since you can watch your thoughts, you are not your thoughts, you are the one noticing them. You feel joy, sadness, fear, and excitement. But these also change and can be observed. That means you are not your emotions either, you are the one who experiences them. If you are not the body, thoughts, or emotions, then who are you? You are the silent, conscious witness, the awareness behind everything you experience. This observer, or Atman, never changes. It was there when you were a child, it is there now, and it will always be there, watching everything come and go. You can see objects, thoughts, and feelings, but you cannot see the one who sees. That's because the true self is the subject, never an object. When you understand that you are the unchanging witness, you are no longer trapped by stress, fear, or passing thoughts. You discover a deep inner peace. This isn't about philosophy or blind belief. You can test it yourself just by observing your inner world and realizing who the true observer is. By deeply understanding what you are not, you come closer to realizing what you truly are, the pure, blissful, ever-present self. This is the beginning of true enlightenment. In Hindu philosophy, Brahman is the highest truth, limitless, changeless, and pure consciousness. It is not a god or a person, but the invisible presence behind everything in the universe. Brahman is present in all living beings, nature, space, and even in you. It cannot be seen with eyes but can be felt as deep peace and awareness inside. Maya is the power that hides the truth of Brahman. It makes us believe that the world we see, full of names, forms, and differences, is the only reality. Because of Maya, we forget who we really are. We think we are only our body, name, or job, and chase temporary pleasures, thinking they will make us happy forever. Just like a dream feels real while sleeping, this world feels real while we are awake. But behind the dream and the waking world is the same pure awareness, Brahman. Our real identity is not the body or mind, but the unchanging awareness behind all experiences. That is Brahman, our true self. When we get trapped in Maya, we feel stress, anger, fear, and sadness. These come from forgetting our true nature. Knowing and connecting with Brahman brings lasting peace, strength, and joy. It helps us stay calm even when life is difficult. Great saints like Adi Shankaracharya and Ramana Maharshi taught that realizing Brahman is the highest goal of life. We can't know Brahman through books alone. We must quiet the mind and turn inward through meditation and self-inquiry. In low light, a person sees a coiled rope and mistakes it for a snake. Fear arises immediately, though there is no real danger. This shows how misunderstanding can create unnecessary fear. When a torch is shined or daylight comes, the person realizes it was just a rope all along. The snake was only imagined. The fear disappears because the truth is seen clearly. In Vedanta, Maya is the illusion that makes us see the world as separate, fearful, and full of desires, like mistaking the rope for a snake. It hides the deeper truth behind appearances. According to Vedanta, all that we see is actually Brahman, pure consciousness, just like the rope was always a rope. The world seems real and separate only because of limited perception. Like the person feared the snake, we fear problems or chase pleasures due to illusion. When we think the world is separate from us, we get trapped in desire, worry, and confusion. Meditation increases inner clarity, just like turning on the light. At higher levels of awareness, the illusion fades. The world is seen as a temporary appearance, and the truth of Brahman is realized calm, whole, and beyond fear. When we look across a hot desert, it often seems like there's a pool of water far away. But as we walk toward it, the water keeps disappearing. This is called a mirage. The mirage happens because of how light bends in hot air. It reflects the sky, creating the illusion of water. But in reality, no water exists there at all. A person who doesn't know how mirages work may believe the water is real and feel hopeful or disappointed. Their mind reacts to something that isn't truly there. Someone who understands physics or has desert experience is not fooled. They know it's just an illusion. Their mind stays calm and undisturbed, even if the image appears real. Vedanta says the world we see, full of change, worry, gain and loss, is like that mirage. It appears real but hides the one true reality, Brahman, the unchanging, eternal truth behind all forms. A person who gains spiritual knowledge and practices meditation sees through Maya. Just as the mirage is understood as a trick of light, the world is seen as a play of Brahman. This brings peace and freedom from fear or desire. Two simple examples of illusion from daily life. 1. A mirror reflects many faces but remains unchanged. Similarly, Brahman appears as all living beings but stays pure and unaffected. Maya makes us think we are the reflection, not the mirror. 2. In a movie, we get caught in the story, forgetting it's just light on a screen. Brahman is like the screen, unchanging and always there. Maya is the movie that keeps us distracted. 1. Daily meditation. Sit quietly for 5 to 10 minutes every day. Focus on your breath or silently repeat a word like Om. This calms the mind and helps you see beyond the illusions of Maya. 2. Self-inquiry. Who am I? Whenever you are alone, ask yourself, who is feeling these thoughts? Who am I? These thoughts can be both good and evil types. Keep going deeper until you find the silent witness within. This helps you remember you are more than your body or thoughts. Your thoughts are like changing clouds while you are the unchanging sky. You are eternal Brahman always.